let's just bring the world's smallest chop saw in. So also, Jack's been on sunbeds in prep for this, so he just looks burnt all the time. Right, so today I've got to sort out a temporary supply and keep it temporary. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you do. Also, I have been warned that every man and his dog is also working in the same area. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so obviously this is the entrance hallway and I've got Shawnee in here. Jack's just been kicked outside because he stinks and he needs to go and get some deodorant. Remember kids, it's not the work of the devil, make sure you use it, you know what I'm saying? So I've now got to get this temporary supply, which is up here, that runs around in the old stairwell, and I've got to reroute that again as a temporary supply. And the reason behind that is because you may notice there is another flight of stairs which are already in. Now these, if I leave this in the way, that guy's going to moan. Him, right there. So we're now sorting that out. I'm going to reroute it, get it out the way, because the lads are wanting to get on with bonding, ready in preparation for this guy to fit another set of those. So yeah. It's going to turn the power off. I know, it's got to be going on. So as you can see, this was originally one of the feeds, and obviously with a whole different layout of this house. So I'm now going to make sure that I can verify that I've got a voltage still here, which we have. So I suppose we better go to the board, the old board, and turn it off. So this is what's going to be the current setup for all the build that we've been doing as we go in. We've got a temporary supply as it stands right now, so we can run everything from there, so we can constantly have power. But we're at that point now of where we've got second fix done on loads of the stuff upstairs, so we're almost at a stage where we just need to start energizing this and get rid of the temporary supply. This one is staying in place for now because we've got multiple circuits like for the kitchen. That's not being done at any time soon. So the problem is with here, I believe off memory, that someone split the ring and put the two rings on the two 20 amps. Now these are also no good because they stick as well. So sometimes they turn them, well, obviously you can turn it off and it stays off. So it's not great, is it? Okay, so we just now need to make sure that obviously we are like dead. And we're dead. Right, so we'll strip that out and then I'm going to reroute it back through the kitchen, chop all this lot out, and then join it back up again as a temporary. Because eventually, I'll show you where we're going to be putting a new feed in. Okay, so rerouted now from in here. So we've basically come through that way, rerouted the wire in, so it comes up through there, shot through, and then down that way to obviously that join. So sorted that bit out. Now I need to turn the power on so I can get, more importantly, a big fat cup of tea because I am mega stressed. Right, power's on, time for a brew. Okay, so power's all back on and the lads have knocked all the walls down, so they've just gone mental. That's good. Yeah, I mean, why not? So it's all been re-stood, so in there is going to be like washing machine, tumble dryer, sorry. It's going back in there. Sink layout's all changing, we're going to sort that bit out. So Steve is going to be rebuilding stud walls, but it is all go. So my next thing in here, we've got 3 downlights that I've got to run the first fix. I've also got to do the plumbing, but that's going to be in another video. Well, Lou's going to do the plumbing because Lou's decided now that he wants to be the new resident plumber for GHC, don't you, mate? Yeah, yeah, we all heard it. So Lou's going to take. You're going to see all the plumbing videos from now on. Is going to be Lou, and thank you. It's a good promotion for you. I appreciate it. So right, we have a little square up. And then I'll talk you through how I'm going to get these downlights done. So, we've just had a break, and Sean had a good point of going, why didn't we not do, what did you say, Sean? Shifts for brakes, yeah, which would have made loads more sense, because now we're all on top of each other again, which is what he wants anyway. Yeah, he loves it. We do love it.
You like being on top of everyone else, as much as I do.
I know, hence the Kale and Rouge show, you know what I mean? That's never going to go away from you, mate.
No.
So it's hammering it down outside as well. So Steve's obviously doing some carpentry stuff outside. In a mad rush to try and get that all insulated, and then Steve wants to get all that plied. I don't know what he's bringing in, camping stuff, I think. So we've got the downlights in. So we've got the downlights in. So we've got this one that's going to be sort of here. So 1, 2, and then the third one's going to be in that bay over there. A lot of tappy. They're all going to sort of clear that out. So it's down to roughly where Sean is for the switch there, and then I'm going to put a loop feed over there to the other side where Clay is, because now that is going to be downlights in this downstairs toilet, and then in this cupboard where I am standing right now is going to be another downlight. So hopefully Sean doesn't wreck any of the new cables, but I believe in him that he's going to be fine. So yeah, so we're now going to run our... Oh, hang on. He's bringing that into town. Hang on a minute. Right, well, like I say, why not? Why not? Let's just bring some more kit in. Let's just bring the world's smallest chop saw in. Yeah. Just to make it happen. And this is what you get. Yeah. So, yeah, on that note, I'm going to get on. Right, so we just brought the 4mm through there. I'm just going to drill through the joist. Safety first. Now, obviously, ignore... I've grabbed hold of his tape.
There's a jam.
He's got jam. Ignoring the fact that I'm not using ladders, and I'm not, I repeat, not on a crate. All right. Health and safety. So Jack has to use. Jack's so short. Jack is like Jack. He's like a hobbit, right? And even hobbits look massive compared to Jack. So he has to use step ladders at all times because he's a micro-human. You know. So yeah, and Jack's off to Australia. Hey Jack.
Can't wait.
He's off to Australia.
You know,
so you see that guy in Australia?
Look
just
out.
Yeah, give him a nudgie. Give him a nudgie. So I think he's watched Landman or something, and he's going off to do some oil or something. I don't know. What are you doing, Jack?
Mining.
Mining. What are you mining for?
I don't really know.
Oh my God! Welcome.
Diamonds.
Diamonds. Diamonds are forever.
It's like, they call it
like on Minecraft.
Drilling or something. It's just like a massive drill that goes into the ground and gets the oil out.
You ain't tough enough.
Yeah, you ain't a real man for doing that. You ain't gonna last. It's not all about shrimps and barbies, mate. You got no chance. He's gonna get eaten. He'll be on the news, deported for something. So anyway, so he's off doing his thing. So anyway, so that's why he ends up using these, because he's only like half a man, and he's got the job only because of his height, because he'll fit in the small spaces. What? You doing what? He's been a monkey. Well, and he wants a few spur at the bottom, doesn't he? Sorry about this, I'm talking with my back to you, but we're just discussing the wall arrangement with the thing. So yeah, so I just need to get a few spur down the bottom, and then stick her up at the top, big boy. You know what I mean? So yeah, so Steve's just marking all that out. So yeah, so also Jack's been on sunbeds in prep for this, so he just looks burnt all the time. You got a bit of ginger skin about you, haven't you?
I look grey now. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got ginger genes, haven't you?
It's my granddad.
Yeah.
Bring on the cancer, mate.
Yeah, bring it on. Woo woo! Right, cable installing. Let's go. Okay, so we've got the 4mm. It's all right, I'll wait. So I've got the 4mm in. So Steve's put a noggin in. I've obviously then drilled straight through it immediately. So what the plan is for this, I mean, it goes without saying, doesn't it, really? Yeah, he hadn't even nailed it properly yet. So what the plan is, we're going to put a few spur down here, and then I've put a bit of 2.5mm. Oh, let's dance, let's dance. And then that's going to come out at the top here for the old clicky train station updates. So, like I say, I'm kind of ignoring the lights on there because all there is on there to do is I've just got to disconnect that feed in there and chuck some downlights in. But obviously, while Steve's working and building the walls as fast as he possibly can, I might as well wait and get out of the way. So, that's pretty much it. So we've got here. So on here, we've got our 4mm brought down, which is going to be a socket down there, but I've marked it. But because Lou is doing his house up at the minute, so I know there's a lot of blame and excuses, but because he's doing his house, he's also got the wall chaser. Because the other side of that is all plastered and finished, I don't really want to bash the living daylights out of it, because you may notice that the walls are, I see in this state, we're not dotting and dabbing, which would be a not a standard procedure now in most modern builds, but what we're doing here is a wet plaster, so back to a bonding coat and then a finish. So I do need to chase those in a little bit more, but I don't really want to do that without using the grinder, so that's another job for another day. So that's it for me, so hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you have, make sure you subscribe, and on the next video we're going to be getting on with a bit of plumbing. Well, we've got to get the plumbing from up there into there, and then I've got to sort some stuff out in that bit. So, right, wish me luck, and I'll see you on the next one.